Hi, my name is Jonathan Fisher. I'm a clinical associate professor here at the UCL Great Ormond Street Institute of Child Health. I also work as a paediatric oncology consultant at UCLH in London. Here at the Institute of Child Health, my lab focuses on cancer immunotherapy, which is where we harness the power of the immune system to attack cancer. Ewing sarcoma is a type of bone cancer, and whilst thankfully it's quite rare, it has a profound impact on patients who receive the diagnosis. At the moment, we treat it with highly toxic chemotherapy, life-altering surgery, and sometimes also radiotherapy as well. So it's really important to try and develop new treatments that are not only less toxic, but that can also help patients when their cancer has already spread, which is something that unfortunately can really quite severely affect outcomes. Immunotherapy harnesses the power of the immune system, which is one of the strongest defensive forces that our body has. That being said, if someone has already developed a cancer, then something in that immune monitoring process has failed. By boosting specific parts of the immune system, we can help get things back on track and redirect that immune power against the tumour. To do this properly, we need to pick apart exactly how best to influence the immune system to make sure that any approach we use is both effective and safe. The project that we're doing, funded by the Bone Cancer Research Trust, is looking at a way of ensuring we can get the immune cells in the right place, to kill the cancer in the right place, without killing other healthy cells. My group recently showed that we can treat a particular type of bone cancer called osteosarcoma in preclinical models using the immunotherapy that we're now going to take forward to use in our Ewing sarcoma project. And I'm really hopeful that the success that we saw in osteosarcoma can also be translated to Ewing sarcoma. I've been working with teenagers and young adults with bone cancer for a little while now, and one of the things that really struck me when I was talking to patients and families about the research that I do here in the lab, they would always ask me, is this going to help me? And I realised that the results that I'd generated previously had focused on bone cancer when it's in the bones. But really, the patients that we would want to enrol in a trial have typically got cancer that has spread often to the lungs. And that's the ones that really need the help. So this research project specifically is actually answering questions that patients have asked me in clinic about whether I can develop something to treat their disease. Collaboration is fundamentally important for this research to take place. I don't have all of the expertise to do everything in my lab, and by working with a collaborator in Austria for this project, we're able to get the expertise to make the lung models in which I can test the immunotherapy that I've developed. And without that collaboration, it would be really difficult to get all of the skills in one place at one time. So I'm really pleased that we've been given an opportunity to do that. I'd like to thank everyone at the Bone Cancer Research Trust, Great Ormond Street Hospital Charity, the Ewing Sarcoma Research Trust and the CCLG for enabling this research by funding our project. It's really important that this research takes place, and I'd also like to say thank you to all the incredible fundraisers who have actually made these research grants possible.